Well, armed police are on our streets every day. I'm no fan of Met Police. We know from over the past few years that things have come out about some officers, their views on race, their views on women that are pretty appalling. But when it comes to the armed police, compared to the rest of the world, we have a pretty good record of our officers and how they don't just go in and discharge their guns. They are apprehending dangerous criminals, violent criminals, every day.
In a fiery live broadcast, Michelle Dewberry confronted Kelvin MacKenzie over his controversial remarks about armed police and institutional issues within the Metropolitan Police. The exchange quickly escalated, leaving viewers stunned. What ignited this clash? Let's delve into the...
As Kelvin said earlier, actually, you can go on YouTube. I often watch videos on YouTube of the police going and arresting people for entertainment. This officer, Martin Blake, was cleared in court. He then returned to work, was promoted to inspector. I would presume that this internal trial now common sense will prevail and there will be no further action taken against him. What this should do for the public who are critical of the police, as I am in most cases, this is nice. It's nice because there's transparency. So anyone who says, well, the court said he didn't do anything wrong, but what do the police say? Okay, well, the police...
Explosive showdown. Dewberry and MacKenzie seated on the GB News panel. Tension palpable. The debate centered around the role of armed police officers in the UK. MacKenzie expressed skepticism about the necessity of armed patrols, citing concerns over potential misuse of force. Dewberry, however, challenged his viewpoint, emphasizing the professionalism of the UK's armed officers. Compared to the rest of the world, we have a pretty good record of our officers and how they don't just go and discharge their guns. Her defense highlighted the rarity of firearm use by UK police, contrasting with global statistics. Headlines about police misconduct, footage of protests. The discussion took a deeper turn as Dewberry addressed systemic problems within the police force, including instances of racism and misogyny. She acknowledged past failures but stressed the importance of distinguishing between individual misconduct and the broader institution. Overlay quote, I'm no fan of the Met Police. We know from over the past few years that things have come out about some officers, their views on race, their views on women, that are pretty appalling. Dewberry's comments underscored the need for reform without undermining the entire police force. MacKenzie responding assertively, Dewberry interjecting. MacKenzie argued that the presence of armed officers could escalate tensions, suggesting that their deployment might not be the solution to public safety concerns. Dewberry countered, pointing out the rigorous training and accountability measures in place for armed units. Overlay quote from Dewberry, when it comes to the armed police, compared to the rest of the world, we have a pretty good record of our officers and how they don't just go and discharge their guns. Her rebuttal emphasized trust in the system while acknowledging areas needing improvement. The exchange sparked widespread discussion online. Supporters praised Dewberry for her balanced perspective, while critics questioned the effectiveness of armed patrols. The debate highlighted ongoing tensions regarding policing methods and public trust. The confrontation between Dewberry and MacKenzie reflects a broader national conversation about policing in the UK. As discussions about reform and accountability continue, the need for constructive dialogue becomes increasingly evident. What are your thoughts on this heated exchange? Do you believe armed police are essential for public safety, or do they pose more risks than benefits? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more in-depth political analyses, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. Until next time, stay informed and engaged.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates. Thanks for watching and support my channel.